Hello, and welcome to tonight's story. This is your time to relax, unwind, and let go of the day. As you settle into a comfortable position, feel free to close your eyes and let the gentle flow of words guide you into a restful sleep. Tonight, we'll journey through a story of heartbreak, resilience, and a touch of poetic justice. It's a tale that will carry you through waves of emotion and leave you feeling at peace. Now, take a deep breath in and let it out slowly. Let's begin. Once upon a time, in a quaint little town nestled between rolling hills and whispering forests, there lived a woman named Eliza. She was a florist, known for her intricate bouquets and a smile that could brighten even the cloudiest of days. Her shop, Petals and Promises, was a cornerstone of the community, where people came not only for flowers, but for her warm presence. Eliza was married to Henry, a charming man who worked as a travel photographer. Their love story was the kind that people envied, or so it seemed. They met at a photography exhibition, where Eliza's floral arrangements adorned the hall. Henry had admired her work, and she, in turn, had been captivated by his tales of adventure. They were married within a year, and for a while, life felt like a dream. But dreams, as Eliza would come to learn, can shatter. One day, as she was arranging a bouquet of crimson roses, her phone buzzed. It was a message from a friend, paired with a blurry photo of Henry at a distant beach, his arm wrapped intimately around another woman. Eliza's heart sank. At first, she told herself there must be a misunderstanding. But as the days passed and the whispers grew louder, the truth became undeniable. Henry had been unfaithful. Eliza confronted him one evening, her voice trembling yet firm. At first, Henry denied it, spinning excuses and half-truths. But when faced with the evidence, he confessed. "It's not what you think," he had said, his voice dripping with insincerity. "It was just a mistake." To Eliza, it wasn't a mistake. It was a betrayal of trust, a wound deeper than words could describe. Her world crumbled, and the man she thought she knew became a stranger. Eliza could have wallowed in despair, but she was stronger than that. She decided she wouldn't let this heartbreak define her. She needed closure, but more than that, she needed to reclaim her power. She didn't want revenge in the traditional sense. Eliza believed in justice, but she also believed in creativity. And so, she crafted a plan. The first step was subtle. Eliza invited Henry to a second-chance dinner. He was surprised, but agreed, hopeful that she was reconsidering. She prepared his favorite dishes, set the table with her most exquisite floral arrangements, and wore the necklace he had gifted her years ago. Henry arrived, his usual charm turned up, unaware that he was walking into a carefully constructed reckoning. Over the candlelit meal, Eliza revealed her plan. She had found out the name of the other woman, Charlotte, and learned that she was unaware of Henry's marriage. Eliza had contacted her and shared the truth. Charlotte, horrified, had ended the affair. Henry's face turned pale. You contacted her?" "I did," Eliza said calmly, "but that's not all." She handed him a letter, sealed with a wax imprint of a rose. Inside was a detailed account of his actions, written not with anger, but with poignant clarity. "This isn't just for you," she explained. "I've sent copies to a few key people in your professional circle. You see, I thought it was important for them to know the kind of man they're dealing with." Henry was speechless, his charm crumbling under the weight of her words. Eliza didn't raise her voice, didn't scream or cry. She simply stood, elegant and composed, as she delivered her final words. "This is not revenge, Henry. This is accountability, and this is me moving on." In the weeks that followed, Eliza focused on herself. She expanded her shop, introducing a new line of arrangements she called Second Bloom, symbolizing renewal and resilience. Her business flourished, and she found joy in her art once more. As for Henry, he faced the consequences of his actions. His reputation took a hit, but Eliza didn't keep track. She had let go, choosing instead to nurture her own growth. Years later, Eliza would reflect on that chapter of her life with a sense of gratitude. Not for the betrayal, but for the strength it unearthed in her. She had learned to trust herself, to value her worth, and to find beauty in new beginnings. And so, the story of Eliza, the woman who turned heartbreak into a second bloom, became a quiet legend in her town. People who visited her shop would sense a certain magic in her arrangements, a reminder that even the most fragile petals could weather the storm and thrive. Thank you for listening to tonight's story. I hope it brought you comfort and perhaps even a touch of inspiration. If you enjoyed this tale and would like to hear more, don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Your support means the world and helps us create more stories to soothe your mind and spirit. Until next time, sleep well and dream sweetly. Good night.